In this tutorial, we will be introducing custom tables to you guys, essentially what they are and what they can be used for. By the end of this video, you will be able to understand and create custom tables as well as allocate specific information to it. To understand more about our custom table APIs, please click on the link in the description to be transferred over to our custom table API page. Custom tables are similar to custom fields in that it allows the developers to store information onto Arcada's database and retrieve it in future calls. However, the main difference between custom tables and custom fields is how it is declared and how the memory is accessed. Let me explain clearly. As you may know from the previous tutorial, custom fields allow you to store information into a single memory location regarding any kind of data you want to store. Custom tables, on the other hand, are predetermined by the developer, and the information inputted will be stored onto the table itself. I have opened here an Excel sheet to help explain what I mean by this. Let's say, for example, I create a custom table called test and allocate 3 columns called name, age, and gender. Every time I call the API to create a new row, I will have to input in data, and once I send in the request, it will respond with an ID. This ID is the ID of the entire row, so I can use this ID to further update information or delete the entire row. Please keep in mind that information inside the table can be null. Therefore, if, for example, one of these 3 columns is meant to be empty, the API call will still work. Now that you know how custom tables work, let me show you how to actually create and implement them. To create custom tables, it must be done through the developer's dashboard of your developer's account. Simply navigate to your specific plugin and edit the custom tables within the package. Initialize the name and any variables you want along with the data input types. Once that is done, save the changes you made to the package and take note of the package ID as it is required for the API call. After that, open Postman with the already downloaded custom tables APIs ready to be called. In your marketplace environment, create a variable called package ID and place your package ID there. Open the create new row entry API and input your custom table's name into the variable that says custom table name. Head over to the body of the API call and just allocate whatever test variables you like and send in the API request. As you can see, the API responds with the information within the row as well as the row ID. This row ID is what you will use to edit or delete a row. Don't forget to head over to the search table API call to check if the custom row that you created is indeed there. You can see how the implementations for this is significantly different than custom fields, and you may choose which one to implement for your plugin based on the specific design of your feature. That is all there is about custom tables, so now you can implement them into your features. Thank you for watching Arcada's development tutorials. We hope that these videos have helped prepare you to become a developer for Arcada's various marketplaces.